morning and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I really just want to ask you guys a question, but before doing so, please just go down, like and subscribe to my channel. But my question is, if you were out and a buddy's like, hey, come fishing with me, but don't bring all your stuff, and you had to bring one pole, what pole or what setup would you guys take? If you're kayak fishing, bank fishing, in a boat fishing, what's your favorite? I guess, what's your favorite style of fishing? What are you gonna take with you? For me, I'm not trying to sway you guys or anything like that. I got buddies who just love throwing a crankbait, and it's not for me. I don't like to sit there and cast and burn reel. I know that's how a lot of people are, and I know that's what we see on YouTube, and watching guys hammer top water, that's awesome, but there's only a certain time for that, right? So me, middle of the summer, 90-degree weather, fish are hot, they're not wanting to bite, in my opinion. What I'm gonna take here, this is my cheapest setup, but it's my favorite setup. It is a favorite B-Lat 6-stick. So Brian Latimer's pole, he designed it, and I am running this to spec. This is 7 foot 1 inch. It is a medium action, and the line weight recommendation is 14 pound to 8 pound. So I'm actually running 15-pound braid, leadered to about 9 feet of 8-pound fluorocarbon line. And there's several different applications I can use on this. I'm also running this on a 13 Blackout Kalon. I think this reel was 70 bucks, rod was 70 bucks, 140 bucks for this pole. And for me personally, I think it's cheaper, smarter, and better to go out, find rods and reels on sale, clearance, and then put them together. There's so many people who go out to like Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods and they'll just buy stuff that's already pre-set up when it might not be their best bet. But yeah, this is a Kalon Blackout. It is a 5:2-to-1 gear ratio. And right now what I have set up on there, and what I always usually have set up on there, is this bad boy. That's a Ned Locks hook. I can run several different kinds of baits on that. So I can run my 4-inch Neds, I can run my 2-inch Neds, I can run the little 2-inch Ned craws, which are my favorite. I think I only run 2 colors, so I keep my fishing pretty simple. Sometimes I'll buy cool colors for like my kids, like I'll get a bubblegum pink or like a super cool orange color, and they hit on that. But I primarily run green pumpkin or black and blue. I keep that part simple. The other thing that I can do with that if I'm struggling is I can throw a Senko on there. And where I live, I'm not too picky. I do prefer the Yamamoto baits for Senkos, but I've started to like zoom a lot recently, and it's cold out. I can't really figure out why I started liking zoom, other than the fact that 1, I get more in the bag, 2, they're cheaper, and I can still run a wacky rig style on that. 3, I can run, your Texas rig on that, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit more life out of it. The Yamamoto bait's a little bit supple, but if I'm going out, if you guys asked me to go fishing and you told me to bring one pole, I'm bringing a finesse reel or a finesse setup all day, because that's how I like to fish. And I suppose if I wanted to, I could throw a crankbait on there. I mean, I won't have probably the best, retrieval rates or speeds without having that bait casting reel. And the funny thing is, for me going to this, I only got into spinning reels last year. When I started fishing, it was the click button and then right to bait casters. So believe it or not, I'm not like a lot of other people who got to experience a spinning reel first. So having to learn how to use this it was a challenge at first, but I'm getting greater distance on my cast. I'm getting less wind hang up, so I'm not getting any of that backlash, and I can skip this thing like crazy. So if I need to tuck in to cover with, it's easy to do in your kayak. If I need to tuck in to cover, that hook setup with like a 2-inch Ned, I'm skipping across water into cover hard, and I love it. So please like and subscribe to this video, and tell me in the comment section what you guys are using for your setups, because this is a community of fishing and it's cool to share this knowledge. Thank you guys and have a good morning.